Thailand, 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 Thailand. I'll pay my bill. I don't have a problem paying my bill. No, you get this Thailand international gangster away from me.
This is the Fox News effect in public.
You get this Thailand international gangster away from me. I will pay my bill. Then you get this. Yes. Then you get him to let go of me. Thailand international, Egyptologist, gangsta. You get him to let go of me.
Hey, can you say one thing that ain't racist?
Get him to let go of me.
Can you say one thing that isn't racist?
Let go of me.
Of course she can't. It's how she's groomed, let's say.
Egyptologist, gangsta.
Hey.
Let go of me. I will pay my bill.
Don't waste your time.
Get lower. Get let go.
You know you sound like a piece of...
I know I do.
So why are you being a... Why don't you go inside, pay your bill, then you can leave.
I don't have a problem paying my bill.
So walk inside, pay your bill.
I have a problem with international terrorism. I have a problem with international terrorism.
Oh boy, let's revisit this part momentarily.
Yeah, excuse me, do you know what you're talking about?
Yeah, I more than you do.
Oh yeah, you think so, sweetheart.
By the way, the reason she is staying put is because she clearly, as you heard many times, has refused to pay her tab. This point, however, about intentional T-word, in a write-up Vox's Jennifer Williams wrote in late 2017. In the 8 months since Trump took office, more Americans have been killed in attacks by white American men with no connection to Islam than by Muslim T-words or foreigners. She then lists just a handful of attacks that occurred that same year. The Las Vegas massacre at a country music festival that killed more than 50 people. In Charlottesville, Heather Heyer lost her life at the hands of a white nationalist. At an early morning baseball practice, members of Congress were shot. Another white supremacist stabbed an elderly black man to death in New York. A 35-year-old white man harassed, then killed Muslim teens on a train. In El Paso, Texas, a Trump supporter took the lives of 20 people. Many outlets reported the shooter's words in his manifesto echoed those of the 45th president. Yet, this woman rants about the complete opposite.
I think the strawberries are beautiful.
You know what? They might be beautiful, but they're stolen. Yeah, they are. It has to have receipts. By law, it has to have receipts to prove that they're not stolen. That's the law.
They're fruit.
Where's the profit incentive to sell things that aren't stolen? I'm the resident of this neighborhood. That's why. Are you the one that lives here? I'm going to sue you.
Oh, try to sue me, but I don't want to.
This dude really likes harassing people who dare step foot in Woodland Hills.
Okay, where do you live? What are you doing here? Mind your business. This is my
neighborhood.
Okay, well, this is illegal.
No, this is government property.
No, this is an R1 zoning district. You don't know.
I do know my...
R1 zoning district means strictly residential, no businesses.
This is...
He has no business permit.
If
Let
my
me finish.
kid...
Let me finish.
If my kid wants to put a lemonade stand here, are you going to call him names?
That's different.
You're a bully.
No,
you're
an idiot. You're a fool. And I'm protecting my property rights.
The woman is right. He is a bully, and we'll show you another example of his tactics momentarily.
Where in the hell
Okay.
you're protecting all of these neighbors?
It doesn't matter. It's illegal.
It is
illegal. I already did.
In the next part of this video, the TikTok user alleges Daniel was caught on dashcam footage destroying the street vendor's property. The alleged perpetrator is seen tossing over the stand.
Out of here. Policia. Get out of here. I'll call the police on you. Get out of here. This is illegal.
Alas, that Dinesh guy on TikTok and Twitter comes to the vendor's defense. He found the following video of Daniel as well.
You're illegally in my neighborhood.
And give your name.
Give your name. Mind your own business.
Wait, he told the dude to mind his own business while Daniel doesn't mind his own business? Back to the street vendor.
Tomorrow I'm going to spray WD-40 over all.
You're going to what?
I'm going to spray WD-40 over all.
And you should face criminal charges because you've been harassing and threatening.
No, I'm allowed to.
Namagai, you are not allowed to spray WD-40 on a hardworking man's stand. It is a pathetic display from a pathetic, soulless coward harassing street vendors. Reason.com shared some perspective of California's failed promises to vendors. Street vending may be legal in California, but for the vendors selling sliced fruit tacos and other food items, it's nearly impossible to get a permit to operate without fear of penalty, particularly in LA County. They blame state and county public health regulations for selling food from a street cart that remains so complicated, impractical, and expensive that the vast majority of vendors have not and cannot get permitted. So a vendor could either spend thousands of dollars to secure a permit to sell, say, tacos they make at an expensive or unavailable commissary, or alternately, just skip the permitting process, cook the meat for the tacos at home, and prepare and sell them on the street. Given the Safe Sidewalk Vending Act also rightly reduced criminal penalties for selling food without a permit, there's little incentive for vendors to secure a permit. However, in August of 2021, a report by the UCLA School of Law Community Economic Development Clinic and the nonprofit law firm Public Counsel uncovered how little known and poorly designed food laws make it functionally illegal for most street vendors to sell food despite landmark efforts to legalize it. In 2018, the state of California and the city of LA passed legislation to legalize it. Yet 3 years later, the report states most sidewalk food vendors remain exposed to the daily threat of ticketing, harassment, and fines, which perpetrate an unending cycle of criminalization and poverty. The problem stems from a tangled web of state, county, and city laws that deprive sidewalk vendors of access to permits to legally sell food, denying vendor dreams of entrepreneurialism while hurting all Angelenos by undermining the food safety principles the laws claim to protect, said Scott Cummings, a co-author of the report. Even as local officials make it easier for brick-and-mortar restaurants to conduct outdoor dining, we see them continue to vigorously enforce a system that operates as a de facto ban on LA's celebrated street food.